the Lictor. Mr. Maximus here. I'm going to be telling you some basic tactics that you can use when playing Tyranids and fielding a single Lictor. First of all, let's have a quick look at his stats. Got my codex here. I have yours. I hope that you have yours wherever you are. Okay, let's go to the page with the fancy picture. Okay, let's just find that. I'm always very bad at finding these things. Okay, page 41. Now, he's got a mean looking picture right here. So let's have a look at the stats first. Okay, for the Lictor, weapon skill 6. Now that's pretty good. Versus most Space Marines, you'll be rolling a 3 to hit. Versus Eldar, you'll probably be rolling 4s. If you're unlucky enough, you'll be rolling 5s. But ballistic skill, okay, that means it's got a ranged weapon. That's good. So that means we can attack twice in one round, or we can just run. But ballistic skill 3, gonna be rolling 4s. That's not so good. Strength 6. Now that is really good, considering his attacks 3. So 3 strength 6 attacks. That is great. Considering what +1 for the charge, 4 strength 6 attacks. That is really good. Now toughness 4. That is really low. Considering he's an elite choice and all his other stats are so good, it does leave him vulnerable for attacks, especially from weaker opponents. Now, wounds are 3. That kind of makes up for it, considering one of the troop choices in the Tyranid army has 3 wounds. Initiative 6. Alright, it's going to attack first or at the same time against most armies, except for Eldar, mainly. Attacks 3, very good. Leadership 10, excellent if he's out of synapse range, which most people will spawn him out of synapse range. And a save of 5+. Now, with that toughness of 4, that really does leave him open. But, as I said, the 3 wounds kind of makes up for it. Alright, so let's have a look at this range weapon that the ballistic skill means that he has. Alright, flesh hooks. A model with flesh hooks always strikes in initiative order when assaulting an enemy in cover. Cool. Will most likely shoot first. In addition, the flesh hooks can be fired in the shooting phase using the following profile. Range 6 inch. Alright, considering the rule that lets him spawn within 1 inch of an enemy, outside of 1 inch of an enemy, without even having to roll for scatter. That is incredible. Strength 6, alright, same as his close combat attacks. Pretty good. It has no AP, so against vehicles it's not going to be particularly useful. It's going to be adding a lot onto that. Assault 2 Rending. Wow. Rending, really good against vehicles and infantry. And Assault 2, 2 shots, and he can charge afterwards. Considering it's 6 inch range, you're going to be within charging range anyway. Awesome. Now, his special rules. Instinctive behavior lurk. Alright, bummer. He's not a synapse creature. Fleet, awesome. He can run and assault in the same move. Hit and run. Sweet. He can leave cover in the middle. Leave combat in the middle of fighting. Awesome. Move through cover. Really maneuverable now. And stealth. Sweet. Can use that to our advantage really well, considering the chameleonic skin rule. Lictors always start the game in reserve, even in missions that do not normally use this rule. Sweet. So, if you're at a tournament and you want to throw your enemy off your game, put a Lictor in. Easiest way to throw your enemy off their game is by finding loopholes in the rules. A great loophole for rules that say no reserves is the Lictor. Perfect. When Lictors become available, they are placed anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 1 inch away from an enemy model. So, if your enemy isn't quite experienced enough inversing Tyranids, you'll most likely have a vulnerable back end of a tank. Awesome. So you can shoot them because it's still deep striking, so you can't assault first turn, but you can shoot them. And Lictors may not move or assault on the turn they arrive, although they can run or shoot normally. Alright, so that just reinforces the rulebook, basically. So, the pheromone trail rule. If a Lictor is on the board at the beginning of the movement phase, the Tyranid player adds +1 to any of his reserve rolls. That part is a little bit useless, because more often than not, you're going to have the Lictor out at the same time as other reserves. If not, you'll only have the Lictor out. In that case, it is quite useful. In addition, if any unit is deployed using Deep Strike, they may be placed within 6 inches of a Lictor and will not scatter. Wow. If your units don't spawn in the first turn and the Lictor does, and he spawns really close to a weaker squad of enemies or behind a tank or something, you can spawn some other units like a Ripper Swarm squad with Tunnel Swarm, and so they can help the Lictor kill the weaker squad or something like that. This ability does not work if the Lictor itself has arrived from reserve during the same turn. Okay, so it doesn't matter what order the Lictor comes in, as long as it comes in before all other units and on its own turn. So, the Lictor comes in, and then next turn, something comes in, they get the +1 to the reserve roll, and they can go within 6 inches. So 6 inches is about from there to there. No, it's actually a lot longer, but probably there. So that's about 6 inches. That's a pretty good distance, considering that most units might want to be about 6 inches away, so that they can shoot and be at a safe distance with the enemy's attention drawn to the Lictor. So I really hope that this has been a nice educational video. Make sure that when you're moving the Lictor though, you keep him in cover, because again, he's quite vulnerable, especially if a tank has caught whiff of his pheromone trail and gets a little bit scared. He's gonna try and shoot him down, but because he's in cover, because you're a good player, he will get a cover save if he doesn't actually get his armor save. But the worst type of cover is 4+, so it's better than your armor save anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed my video. Play well.